took you long enough.
How did that chair
there's a lot
turn?
of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much
When
better.
did you lose it?
So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
No, just
All
the date.
I've got is tea and candy.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Pull out those cigarettes!
Well, there's no other thing to do when you're old and bored, I suppose. Got any... Oh, you like cats, eh? Got... Radiator... Okay, television, newspapers... Why all the newspapers?
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
That's okay. Now, when did you lose your shoe?
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree! Yes?
When did you lose
Remember
your shoe?
when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Okay. So...
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Where was that speakeasy?
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
Okay. So... Can't we check?
What's with all these newspapers?
No, that would take
This
too
is
long, I
my
bet.
personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out! Every single issue?
Which should mention
From
the fire.
1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Could those newspapers help me?
I
Yeah.
guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Not sure how this would help me,
Doing
but
some stargazing?
Oh, I set my sights on lower things. Is that? Tenant! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
guess that's it.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Can't touch the newspapers. Can we get a candy?
Candy looks older than I am.
Oh. Radiator?
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
Except your newspapers? But that's gonna take too long. Way too long.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture. Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
How can we find that?
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Edna, what year was it?
Excuse me, Miss Strickland?
I like how the chair turns with her. Wait, do I need to go down to the store to check that first? And okay,
Don't
hang
let
on
me
a
keep
sec.
you from your business.
Hang on. Can we leave and come back? No. Yo. Yeah.
Would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these days.
But
And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
Wait, maybe there's a
Miss
date in
Strickland
the
lost
shoes.
that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
No, that'd be weird. But I mean, she's a weird lady, so pictures.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
So Edna, come on.
Miss Strickland? I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speak.
Naturally. Yeah,
Anyway,
Okay.
well, obvious.
so the video store building must have gone up. Don't let me keep you from.
There's.
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Oh. Valley Video. What year did it? Rebuilt. So 1932. Was that porn, Bev?
Rebuilt in February 1932.
So
Fire
1931.
must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
1931.
Miss Strickland? The
So
video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy
Yeah.
burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
Don't let me keep you from your.
So 1931 should be. Can we?
There's the.
Yeah. Did we get the date as an inventory thing? Like, no.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
So I guess we dressed up accordingly and... yeah, there we go. Fill her up.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
I'm dressed up for a Halloween party, but I doubt it's Halloween. It's a work uniform, Dad.
It's, my uniform. Didn't I tell you? I got a job.
At the Model T factory?
Yeah. No.
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope
Kinda.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
so. You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein?
Okay. Back in time we go!
Time circuits, on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
And the date?
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before.
Day
And
before.
get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Shouldn't you need like a week or something? Why just give yourself 24 hours? That's crazy. Something's always gonna go wrong. Fucking love this music. Yeah. Oh. We're gonna crash, aren't we? Whoa! Hi. What? Why are you shooting me? I bet that's gonna have some consequences. Hide it behind the sign. Yeah. Oh, the tributes to the movies. I like how we just had those clothes lying around. Gotta have a set of
Einstein,
clothes for
Where
every
do you go now,
timeline.
boy?
Or decade. Oh my sons. Oh, sorry.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the
Is that
explosion
Edna?
destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
There's been some sort of mistake. I'm a supporter!
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
No.
No, not really.
That's the spirit. Destroy them with indifference. If we refuse to patronize their establishments and glorify their wicked exploits, they'll soon be exposed for the pathetic wretches they are. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Michael Corleone. Sonny Crockett.
Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Yeah. Hi, Edna.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
While walking, hold down your right mouse button to make Marty run. I'm holding it down. Whoa, this speakeasy ruins. Let's check those out for clue, perhaps.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Yeah. Stationer's store.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
No.
Then get out, Bob.
Oh, okay. It's not the right. We have shift to run. Law office, sign law office. Perhaps we can find out something about that.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Bank doors.
How can I help you, sir?
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
Today's special, yesterday's soup. Should I head to the police station? See if they know anything? Barbershop? Doubt I got anything to do in here as well.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
Oh, I suddenly just got that. Some moose. Ba-doom, psh.
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Shark!
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
Is that supposed to be Jaws, I guess? So, can we cross the street? Yes, we can. Oh, there you are, boy. What's up with the lady? Why
Hey,
do
how
you
you
hate
doing, Heidi?
Edna? Does someone know anything? Okay, soup kitchen under new management. Oh.
McFly! Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Okay. So,
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
telephone, can we call
Maybe
someone?
I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931. Those who once ate delicacies are destitute in the street. Cheery.
Right. Doc should be in jail. Cue ball?
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Okay, so our grandpa is here. Biff Tannen is some kind of gangster. Wasn't the police station over here, I think? Yeah. Can I meet... What was his
Who
name?
are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Yeah.
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
What if I am his lawyer? Whoa.
Doc!
Marty!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system. Of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right. But what?
Let's go back in time. I could go back in time and stop you from
Why
doing
don't I
that.
take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc. You're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
So... I guess I could break you out of jail.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
What about the space-time continuum?
Talking to yourself caused, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Okay. How am I supposed to get you to build a rocket drill? But he already wants to build it, so where can I find you?
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
I like how they have the cells just facing out on the street so anyone could just talk with the prisoners. Okay, so we're gonna call his house. 50 years ago. I don't know how old his character is supposed to be, but wouldn't he be... He might be around my age, maybe? So let's see then. Hi, I'm looking for Emmett Brown.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Controls are a bit wonky, I gotta say, but hey, I can manage. So, courthouse, that's just cross over here. Whew. So far I'm enjoying this. Okay. So can we enter this place? Whoa!
Don't
Hi.
touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
That's him. Emmett.
Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, h2 of A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? No. What am I missing?
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
I got something important for you to do. When will... I hear you're working on a rocket drill.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. Operation, of course. That's Newton. But how many Newton?
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
When will you be finished? I got something important for you to do.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together. And we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
So... what are you
It's
doing?
important business you're up to.
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Come on, Emmett.
Can you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Great camera angle.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
You... okay, how are we supposed to...
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty.